After the God's instruction was released, he spoke and said, "Now I'm destroy the Egyptians, the Greek gods, the archangel, and plus the phoenix for locking me in this prison." Then the Egyptian mummy god spoke and said, "Which one of your enemies you want to destroy first?" Then the god of destruction spoke and said, "I want to start with the Egyptian first. Your brother Amarah betrayed me." The Egyptian mummy god said, "Okay." Then he turned around toward the portal and said, "Let's go." Once the Egyptian mummy god and the god of destruction started walking through the portal, the god of destruction turned around and said, "Y'all two stay here and we'll be back." Then Lucifer in the darkness spoke and said, "Okay." Then the god of destruction and the Egyptian mummy god started walking through the portal. Now back at George's house, Mr. Johnson was asking me, "Where's George and where's his rent money?" And I tell Mr. Johnson, "George is not here, but George did tell me to tell you that he will have your rent money for you early Friday morning in your hand." Then Mr. Johnson spoke and said, "He better. If he don't, I'm gonna call my son Tank down here and he gonna put him out." Then I spoke and said, "Okay, I'll tell George." And once I got back in the house, George was coming down the stairs and he asked me, "Who was that?" And I spoke to George and I said, "That was your landlord come looking for his rent money." And George spoke and said, "Mr. Johnson, he'd be all right, but I'll be done in 10 minutes. You meet me in the back by the garage. I got a surprise for you." And I said, "For sure."